Alright guys, so today we're going to be reviewing this Buaer all metal construction 4.5 angle grinder. Got it from Harbor Freight, and we're going to be using some grinding discs. So the Buaer brand and also the Hercules brand. So I'll be interchanging them. So we're going to be working on this piece of metal right here. Well, that's that way we want it to look like. If you look at these red ones, you're going to pretty much see that there's some soldering points, some welding joints that they didn't do that well. And whoever did this actually bondoed the surface. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get those joints grinded down, even them out, and then we're going to go back with the sander on that and flatten everything down. So I'm going to give you guys an example of what it looks like once we start grinding. So like I told you before, we're going to hit those edges, and honestly this grinder is doing pretty much it's really good. There's a better version of this, the Hercules, but I figured for this one we'd try it out, see how it works. I also have a DeWalt one, but you know, I had one that one messed up. I didn't want to buy an expensive one right away, just wanted to test out these. So if you look at these joints, that's how it's supposed to look. Well, that's how they left it. That's the way we got it looking now. And you could even see that there's still Bondo on the corners. So they added way too much Bondo. They should have grinded everything down. So, you know, we're not trying to take off all the soldering. We're just trying to make it even, so that when we add our paint to it, which is most likely going to be a semi-gloss, you know, we don't want everything to show up. But that's how I got it looking with just that grinder alone. As you can see, it's still putting in work. So I ran this grinder for probably about a week without an issue. I will say that once I started sanding this surface, the flat areas instead of the corners, I think that if I should have gotten the Hercules only to make it last a little bit better. So there you go. Those I don't know if you guys can see them, but we grinded all those joints down. Next thing for this is going to be sanding them, and then we want to kind of even them out. There's still going to be some Bondo fill, but we want that to be at the minimum, because we don't want it end up you know, we don't want a bunch of Bondo on the surface. Depending on, you know, the temperatures, even though metal is not wood, it will crack and it will bend over time, so we don't want Bondo popping off, right? So yeah, I mean, if you guys look at it, that's how it's supposed to look. No, there's no joints, there's no corners, no nothing. Nice and smooth, and that's what you want. So all in all, I recommend this grinder. Yeah,